Well, the first thing we have to do is not think of technology in terms of equipment. Sometimes we think, oh, I want to use such and such in my classroom. I want to give my students technology, but I don't have iPads. I don't have cameras. We have to get out of I don't have, because there are so many things that are online that are free, and especially free to teachers, that you can use immediately. All you need is a computer or a computer lab. And that is mostly what I use in my classroom. I've been able to acquire materials through grants, such as iPads and remote responders, things of that nature. But the most important things that I give my students to do in my classroom involve using resources online that don't cost a cent to teachers. And I'll talk about some of those. One of them, my favorite, is Edmodo. Edmodo is a virtual online classroom that your students create accounts. You have a teacher account where you can interact with teachers from all over the country and the world, for that matter, anyone who has an account that's using Edmodo, and you create a classroom where students log on and to your group that you've created for your classroom, and you can create assignments, you can link it to web resources, and the kids just love it because it resembles Facebook, but it's not. It's a secure environment where students can learn how to be responsible on social media, and you set the parameters for how much freedom they have within your classroom, within your group online, so that they can develop those skills. But it's a way to introduce students to online learning, and that is the wave of the future. They're going to get assignments online by using Edmodo. They can post them online without even printing out a single paper. They can share their work with you and also share them with their classmates so that their classmates can see what work they're doing and give them feedback. It's a wonderful resource for integrating technology in your classroom and getting your students motivated to use the online resources that are available to them for a learning purpose. Another one that I love to use and that the students really enjoy is Voki. Voki is an online speaking avatar. The kids love it because they get to create a creature or a person or something that resembles a person. And then they have to, the most important part, is give it a voice. And you can create all kinds of assignments through that. You can have them write a poem and have them put it into their Voki for it to say. And you can also add your own voice with Voki as well if you have a microphone. You can have the students practice their speaking skills. You can have them give answers after they create a Voki. Something I did with my math students this past year, they developed the word problems, created a Voki where the Voki said their word problem that they had created, posted them on Edmodo in their small group, and then they had to solve each other's math problems that way using their auditory skills. So that was a great way to integrate those two web resources. Another one of my favorites, my most favorite of all, is Animoto. Animoto is a way to create a music video using pictures and video clips and sound and some text, but you put it together and students are automatically amazed at what they can create because it looks so professional. But the purpose is not so much that they can use this to create their music video that can take on the form of a commercial or a short documentary on a person that they're learning about in social studies. The point is that they can take these different clips of themselves in the classroom or the pictures that they've attained on a certain topic, and they can put it together in a way to help other people learn. They're teaching others through creating their product. It's something they're very proud to share with their classmates, and again, you can use Edmodo to have them post their work within a classroom community so they can all see what they're learning and all benefit and get tips from each other on how they can improve their own work. Another thing that we need to take in consideration is that the internet allows us to communicate with others beyond our school, beyond our state. It extends an opportunity for them to reach out to the world. There are several ways you can do that through using online resources that are free. One of them that is free to teachers is called ePals. It's a way that teachers create an account, their students get an email account under them that works just through the ePals community, and you can connect your students to classrooms around the world where you're monitoring their communication with someone else, and they're developing ways to email and communicate effectively and appropriately online. And that opens their world up to another culture and another way of living in a way that the handwritten pen pals once did, but it's in a way that's much more cost effective and it allows more classrooms and more students to be a part of it. And another one is Skype for the classroom. Skype is free. You can connect to classrooms all over the world in that matter through creating a Skype account and speaking to each other that way. Now that does require a little bit of equipment, and that's where writing grants come in. And there are ways to attain the materials, such as through DonorsChoose.org or GrantWrangler.com or DigitalWish.org, where you can get what you need for your classroom to do the simplest projects that will have a massive impact.